It's versatile, delicious, and will definitely impress your friends. Here to share her olive and fig tapenade, we welcome back plant-forward chef educator Lauren Chandler. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Hannah. How's it going?
Good. This is a fun one.
It is. It's actually an adaptation of a recipe by David Leibovitz.
Oh, cool.
And it's as you said, fig and olive tapenade, but I grill the olives.
Well, I'm with you. That sounds super fun.
Grilled olives on their own,
yes,
especially when served warm, are so
I love an olive.
Have you ever had a grilled olive?
I don't know that I have.
Right, snag from there because these are going to be super hot.
Okay, one of these guys? Okay.
And it doesn't take long, just like 5 minutes, if that, just kind of moving it around on the grill pan.
That is really nice.
So good. I like using these Castelvetrano olives or any like bigger, juicier, more plump olive. And also that way they don't fall through the grates if you are using a grill and don't have a grill pan with holes. And so we got these going, and actually these have been going long enough, so I'm going to just transfer these to the cutting board.
Okay, beautiful.
And you can just keep these in the fridge if you don't want to make a tapenade and have them ready to go, and then you can just heat them up in a skillet if you do want them warm.
Oh, okay.
In a little bit of olive oil.
They are really nice warm like that.
They good?
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not always served warm.
We can have them all ways.
Yes. You could also put some lemon peel or other citrus or aromatics in there and soak up the flavors.
Okay.
Now, this isn't a main part of the dish. This is just a little accessory of what you could serve it with. But I have some of this halloumi, which is a Greek cheese that is made from goat and sheep milk.
Yum.
And it's really nice to sear or grill. And it would go great with this tapenade, so I thought we'll put that on.
I love that.
And then I've got some grilled bread and these beans, which you can just mix the tapenade with the beans and some grilled asparagus too, because it's so good. We're in season now, so I can't resist the asparagus.
Oh, sure.
And toss it up into a little salad. So,
well, yeah, make it nice and hearty, and it's just kind of more accessories to use these really yummy ingredients.
That's right.
So when we're talking about a tapenade, are there usually a healthy amount of olives in it?
Yeah, that I use as the main ingredient.
Okay.
And then it can vary in terms of ingredients, but there typically is going to be some lemon in there, some garlic, and maybe some capers, sometimes anchovies. It also depends on what region. If we're in southern France or an olivada, we have versions in Spain, we have versions in Italy and Greece, all over the Mediterranean.
Okay.
So I'm just smashing these, as you can see, to remove the pits.
That seems more efficient.
Yeah. And you could use pitted olives, but they're going to be just more intact.
Sure.
If they're not drying out, that pit really helps to keep them juicy and firm.
Oh, yeah.
And plump.
That makes sense.
So the other thing that I did for the figs, these are dried figs here.
Okay.
And I started with dry figs and just quartered them and put them in a little pot with water.
Okay.
Just like that. And you just simmer them so that they get nice and smushy.
Okay.
Smushy, mushy.
That's easy.
And let me flip these over. I bet they're already
beautiful.
getting grill marks. Also, doesn't take long, but these do firm up after you take them off the grill within, I would say, probably want to eat them within a half hour or so to have that nice soft texture.
It's nice that it's not completely melting onto the grill, though. That's kind of holding its form pretty nicely.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So then I just remove the pits and chop all the olives up.
Nice.
And I know we're not going to have time to make a full batch.
Right. This is the most time consuming, just getting the olives prepared.
And I feel like this is the technique that stumps people. So I wanted to make sure to get this in.
It's true. Can you kind of smush it like you
had a
clove of garlic or something? Yeah.
Here, why don't you do one?
And then you can fish out the pits from there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'm nervous, though.
It might go fine.
Oh,
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it.
That's so cool, though. I never knew how to do that.
Yeah. And then from there, what I do is we're going to zest some lemon, which you learned how to do last time.
Okay.
Right? Holding this still and moving the lemon. And I like to make it really lemony. So the proportions I have on the recipe calls for a whole lemon.
Okay.
And then we've got capers, which I rinsed under cold water and then squeezed because they're usually in vinegar and I don't want to have that extra acid.
Oh, okay.
But I put everything on the cutting board, a garlic clove, and then a sprig of rosemary.
Oh, yum.
And just chop all of that up.
Okay.
And then mix in the figs as well. So
Oh, there
just
you
do a
go.
quick chop, add some salt, and the salt helps to break down the garlic, because we do want it to be more of a paste. We don't want big chunks in there.
Sure.
And then let's just move those over. And then if there's any extra liquid in the pot, which there should be a little bit,
Sure.
you can save that. And if you wanted to sweeten it up after everything's chopped up
Oh,
and mixed
yeah.
together, you could add that.
That'd be super yummy.
So then we just chop everything. Oh, and we got our rosemary. I don't like to overpower it with rosemary because it can be
That's
pretty
true.
strong.
Yeah.
So I just do like one small
Okay.
sprig. Like even that's good.
There's just so much flavor in there.
There's so much.
So many things.
And then we'll add lemon juice and a little bit of mustard. Some of these things are, you know, pantry ingredients
Oh,
though.
yeah.
The capers, even the olives. So it's not like you have to go to the store and get a ton of ingredients.
Okay.
So we can pretend that this is all mushed together.
Okay.
And this is all
Yes,
chopped up.
we've got all of our olives
How are we
perfectly
doing on time? Do
prepared.
we need to have you start tasting
We've got
things?
like a couple minutes, so we can
Okay.
get this
Let's,
where it needs to be.
Yeah, it's going to be some arm strength there. I think we're going to need
Yeah.
more time. Because I do like it to be nice and
Really
blended
finely,
like
yeah.
this. This is what we're going for here.
Oh, sure, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just call it there.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is, well, you know, like always, it's a choose your own adventure situation.
Yep.
But if you want some cheese.
Oh, yum.
If you want to put it on some bread. Of course,
Okay.
like all these vegetables are so stunning and great for like a little
Sure.
dipper.
Okay, but I got to put some of this on top here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And definitely
Okay.
try a bean too.
Okay.
And if I were to put this platter out, I would have toothpicks for the
Oh,
beans.
there you go.
Because then you
And
can
then
just
you can add them
dunk.
here. Here, I'm going to put all this together, and we'll try it in a little bitty piece of cheese because I know it's hot, hot, hot.
And remember that lemon juice does
Yes.
go in as
Okay,
well.
let's try it. Let's try and not burn my
Don't
entire
burn.
mouth off. It's so yummy.
So yummy.
I love olives.
I know,
I mean-
especially grilled and warm. Now, I also want to mention that I got some inspiration to make it with peaches instead of figs, and I grilled the peaches and followed the same recipe, but just used grilled peaches instead of the
What
figs.
a great idea.
However, because the peaches aren't quite in peak season,
Okay.
they weren't really strong in flavor.
Okay.
I can see them being good in like 2 weeks or so.
I was going to say, it's only going to be a couple weeks.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they'll be really shining and bright.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
welcome.
Always so yummy. Okay, we will have this recipe and more about Lauren on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.